Hello, welcome to Kara in Boston. I am doing a candy bar ranking video today. So thank you for joining me, and I hope that you enjoy this content. I hope to do more of these as part of one of my playlists. So here we go. So these are my categories today. Taking from the kids' Halloween stash would be the top. So these are the candies that your kids bring home from Halloween, and you like check their candy, and then you take these because they're the best. Number two would be buy in the store. So these are items that if I were in a store, I would purchase. And number three, kind of in the middle of the road, is a vending machine pick. That'd be like, oh, I'm at a hotel and I need something. So this would be a something I would settle for in a vending machine. Number four, I would trade for anything else. So this would be like, if I had it, I would switch it for something else. And then last, of course, I wouldn't eat it if it were free. So this is if somebody gave it to me. This is not a candy bar that I would eat. So there we go. These are all, of course, my own personal opinion. And please comment in the comments if you agree with me or not on these. Some of them are harder than others. I was going through, so I have 20 different candy bars to choose from. So here we go. First of all, I'm going to go with a Twix. So Twix, of course, is definitely going to go up in the top. Not only is it shareable, I do like a crispy, crunchy. I tend to fall into the more salty, crunchy side than the sweet side. So definitely the Twix has the crunchy that I crave in a candy bar. So that is something that I would be taking with me, taking out of my kids. Well, he doesn't trick or treat anymore, but when he did, I probably would have stolen that. On the other end of the spectrum, let's go with a Payday. Payday is going to definitely go on the I would not eat list. It's just not something. I'm sure people love Payday, and it's a great candy bar in general, but it's not a candy bar I would want to eat ever. So that is something that would go on the bottom rank for me. All right, so middle of the road, what would be a vending machine pick? I know this is going to be controversial because people really enjoy this candy bar, but I'm going to throw Snickers in the vending machine pick. A Snickers is not a candy bar I would normally choose. It does have the caramel, it has the crunch, it has the nougat, so it's a good overall candy bar, but it's not something that I would choose. But if I was hungry, if I was at a con and that was the only option or the top option in a vending machine, I would take it. So let's see what else. Let's throw in a number four here. Three Musketeers. I would probably trade this out for just about anything else. I don't hate Three Musketeers. I've eaten them, but I just feel like, I'm a texture girl. Three Musketeers in general are fairly bland in texture. They're just the creamy nougat inside, and there's just nothing much there for me. So I wouldn't say that is something that I really enjoy overall. All right, back up to the top. Okay, so here's something that's probably going to be a little controversial. I'm going to throw Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, even though I really enjoy Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. I'm going to throw that in the buy-in store. I would buy it in a store if I was looking for something. I have purchased this. However, when this came out, dun 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 dun, this is the Reese's with the pieces inside. So again, it's hitting all the bases for me. I do like a chocolate and a peanut butter. I'm not a huge peanut butter fan, to be honest. I like peanut butter in my candy, so like a Reese's cup is great. But I'm not like peanut butter pie or peanut butter ice cream or things like that. But the fact that this has the Reese's pieces inside, I do enjoy. I will say that if I were going to get this, and I really don't eat candy that much anymore, I would get the king size, because then your pieces to peanut butter and chocolate ratio is a little bit better. I'm not a big fan overall of even the regular Reese's, just because the peanut butter to chocolate ratio isn't my favorite. If I were to get Reese's in the store, I would probably buy the minis because that's a little bit more enjoyable for me. All right, what else? Let's go back to the bottom. I'm going to put Heath Bar down here. I would not eat a Heath Bar, even though I really do like the consistency. It does have the crunch, because of the toffee bits, and I really do enjoy that. It's not a candy bar that I would probably eat if somebody gave me. It's one of those things that I would probably be looking elsewhere for. What else? What do we have next on the list? Let's go Almond Joy. Now, Almond Joy, oddly enough, I really like coconut, but I'm going to put the Almond Joy in the trade. Would I eat it? Yes, but would I prefer not to? Yes. Also, I just found out that almonds in general are a trigger food for me. They are the highest on my the test that I just did. So, unfortunately, I am going down on the almond list anyway. Almonds are going down. Like, I don't really eat almonds anymore, unfortunately. What else? Buy in store. Okay, so let's go. Kit Kat is tough. Kit Kat, I almost want to put somewhere in the middle. I enjoy a Kit Kat because it does have the crunch. Buy in store. Okay. I do enjoy Kit Kat. It's nice and shareable, so you can like break off a piece, obviously, hence their theme song. And I do enjoy a Kit Kat. I would probably take a couple out of my kids' Halloween stash, but it probably wouldn't be my number one go-to for that. But I do enjoy it, so it's a little on the cusp for me. But what isn't is a 100-gram bar. 100-gram bar, again, hits all the marks. It's got the caramel, it's got the chocolate, it's got the Rice Krispie bits in there. So it is definitely one of my favorite candy bars for sure. Something that is probably a vending machine pick for me would be a Milky Way. Again, it's got a little more to offer than the Three Musketeers, but it's not necessarily something I get super excited about eating overall, and I probably would not pick it over some of these other items. Now this again might be controversial, but Butterfingers is gonna go in the I would not eat it for free. Again, it's one of those things, I don't know why. It's got the crisp, so you would think that would be higher on my list for sure. But the peanut butter just doesn't really do it for me. It's just not one of my favorite things. And I probably, I would probably, yeah, no, I really haven't eaten one of these. I was like, let's leave it there for now. If I have to switch it around, I will switch it around. What else? Hershey's is tough. Okay, Hershey's I would take. I would buy it, but here, and again, this is gonna sound weird because I just talked about peanut butter. I would buy a Hershey's if I was eating it at home and could eat it with peanut butter. I know it's weird, but that is definitely something I would do. A Hershey's on its own, unless you're making like a s'mores, just a Hershey on its own doesn't really do it for me. But I like to eat it with peanut butter. So there you go. What else? Let's go back up to vending machine pick. I would take a Reese's Take 5. Now, a Take 5 has pretzels in it. So then you got the salty crunchy, which I really like. I don't normally buy these in a store. It's not my go-to candy, probably because of it's just a little too much. It's on the Snickers end where there's just a lot going on in it. So I probably wouldn't necessarily buy it in the store, but if I were at a con at a hotel and I was hungry, it was midnight and I needed something to eat, I would go for one of these. Back down to the bottom, wouldn't eat it, Baby Ruth. I feel like a Baby Ruth and a Payday are basically the same candy bar, and they really might be. I don't eat them, but I know consistency-wise, it's just not. And again, the peanut butter doesn't make any sense to me because it has peanuts and, peanut butter, and I do obviously have some peanut things close to the top of my list, but just not. Peanuts themselves in the candy bar maybe just aren't my thing. Peanut butter is more my thing. Trading for anything else, I would go the Hershey's Cookies and Cream. I am more of a dark chocolate lover than the where's my Mounds? Oh no, my Mounds is not on here. I put something on here twice instead of my Mounds, so I'm gonna have to pull that. Give me just a minute. I am just learning on how to do some of these things, so this is just the way I did it. Let me grab my, do I have a Mounds on here? I thought that I did. There it is. Okay. Okay. So, where was I? Baby Ruth. Yeah, Baby Ruth, not one of my favorite candies. Probably wouldn't eat it if given to me. So, there we go on that one. But Mounds, oddly enough, no texture, I know, but it's dark chocolate, which I was saying that I really prefer dark chocolate over most other types of chocolate, just because I think a lot of these are really too sweet for me now, especially since I cut out a lot of sugar. But Mounds is something I would go for, even though texture-wise, there's not much to it. I do love coconut, and I do love dark chocolate, and coconut and dark chocolate together are just amazing. So there we go. Would trade Crunch. Let's go vending machine pick. I like it, but chocolate wise, the quality of the chocolate really doesn't do it for me. I think that's mostly it. I like the crisp of the Rice Krispies, but I find that the Krispies and the caramel in the 100 grand are a little bit better for me. I would eat one, but it's not like a preference of mine. Let's also put the Milky Way Dark. We'll put the Milky Way Dark with the Milky Way. They're about even. I do like the dark chocolate, but it's a little weird. Like the nougat is different inside the Milky Way. I almost feel like it's softer, or I don't know. It's been a while since I've had one, but I definitely wouldn't say that is a top pick for me. But in a pinch, I would eat it. Buying in the store. Now, here's one. I really enjoy a Toblerone. Toblerone's got the toffee pieces in it. It's a decent chocolate. It's also very shareable, which I like because you can, these are all actually, I'm trying to point like you can see that, all in the buy in store obviously are all very shareable. So I guess that's maybe why I'm buying it in a store, is to share it with somebody. Now, my favorite candy bar isn't even on here. I didn't do it because it's a Lindt sea salt, dark chocolate with sea salt, and I didn't put that on here because these are kind of more the mainstream candy bars, so I wanted to go with something closer to that, and so that's what I chose. So these are my my candy picks. So let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree, where you would rank things in your own ranking candy bar system. And I'm going to try to do one of these a week. So let me know what you'd like me to rank next. I was thinking cereals. That again, there's a lot of variety to cereals. I could probably grab 20 of the top 20 cereals on the market, and then kind of like what I did here, and then just rank them as to would or would I not eat them in front of my Saturday morning cartoons. So there we go. All right. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you being here. If you have not already followed, please subscribe. Please check that thumbs up if you enjoyed this content, as well as, I'm so sorry, my cat is being a little crazy right now. And if you've not met Harrison, I do have a lot of shorts on Harrison, so feel free to look up Life with Harrison, my playlist. These playlists will be under ranking videos, so please look for more of these. Let me know what you'd like me to rank. I was thinking of Disney rides, Disney World, Disneyland. I've been to both. I'm finishing up the movies not finishing up. I am working on watching all of the Star Wars movies. I could rank those. So there's lots of different things. Let me know what you would like me to rank next, and I will get that done for you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Don't you ever change.
in some crazy way.